Today is a Monday. There's a pretty little cat on my calendar. I have 2 exams this week. One is on Wednesday, one's on Friday. So it's a bit busy time and we'll see how it goes. The time is 12:06. I've got English tutoring, I think, at 2 o'clock. So I still have some time to do some studying, and now I'm gonna do some studying for my exam. My exam on Wednesday is Psychology of Individual Differences. Exam on Friday is History of Psychology. This quote, I think, is a great quote for the week, or just for exam season. All things are difficult before they are easy. That is so true. It's such common sense, but like you don't realize it sometimes. Like if you're learning something new, of course you're going to struggle, and sometimes that puts me off. Let this be the motivation that you need today. I've got a cup of tea that has gone cold. What I'm doing to revise is I'm using the app Notion. I just recently got into this app. I love the look of it and it's so cool, but I don't understand how it works completely, and I really want to get into this app more. Using this technique for revision, so I thought I'd try it out myself. I created a new page, although I wish there was like notebooks on here, like a set notebook for a class. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm writing a question here and then the answer goes here, and I'm going to use this technique to revise. These are my notes. I've got them here because I wrote them out some time ago. That's the task until I have English tutoring, so I'll get on with this now. Currently 5:19. I got back quite a while ago, like half an hour from tutoring. Now I'm going to do some studying because I'm actually going to go on a bike ride because the weather is absolutely beautiful. It was horrible this morning, but now it's beautiful. I'm just doing what I was doing before, adding these things and like these questions or whatever. And there's a pigeon. It came to say hello. Fun, interesting story. We've kind of conditioned these pigeons to sit on our windowsill upstairs. It's quite cute actually, like they literally just sit there. It's so cute. It reminds me of England because in England we had a seagull that literally like it knocked on our window when it was hungry. It reminds me of the cats that used to visit us, so it's quite cute. But now we have pigeons. I wish there were cats, but like the pigeon's literally looking up. It's probably looking, is there any food there? Oh, here it goes. It went. Okay, bye. So today is a Tuesday. I've got my exam tomorrow at 5 p.m. I wasn't sure at what time I had it, so it's good that I know now. That means I have 2 whole days, and what I've been doing is just reading over my notes, and I'm going to start making notes for lecture 3. So it's 2:23. I finished putting all of these notes on here, but I'm going to go outside now. I'm going to go for a walk because I have no motivation in my brain. Just today feels really weird, like it feels like a Sunday kind of. So today is a gloomy day. It's raining. Anyway, I don't want to be talking about rain and the weather. It's 11:02 and I have an exam at 5 o'clock, so I have the whole day kind of. Morning has just been, it's been so difficult for me to get myself to study. It is 2:56. I've got my favourite coffee ever. I'm drinking this and I'm reading over these annotating this PDF document a chapter from a textbook, because we also need to read a part of the textbook and get notes from there for the exam apparently. This is to do with genetics, so not fun. Okay, so I submitted my test. It took me like 15 minutes, maybe 50, like a bit over 50 minutes, and we had an hour. The questions were worded a bit differently, so I hate it when they're worded differently and then I can't understand. Like there's something simple, but it's worded in a difficult way, and then I just don't know what it means then. And like, that's what I hate about exams here. I need to check my results, but I'm too scared. It's fine, no matter what happens, it's fine. My hands are shaking. I'm a bit surprised. Okay, I'm quite surprised. I guessed a couple questions, so I passed. Brain needs to calm down now, because a moment ago it was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? I'm really scared. Now it's like, wait, what just happened? This was the psychology of individual differences, and the exam was meant to be at 5, but I took it a bit earlier. I hope that's okay. Today is a Thursday and it's only 12 o'clock. I'm starting this video a bit late. I'm going to be studying history of psychology and developmental psychology today, and I got my result for statistics and I managed to pass it, so I'm very happy. Okay, you kind of can't see, but I made the fluffy coffee and it was fluffy. Basically, today has been a weird, unmotivating day. I'm going to sit and go over my notes a couple times, and that is my day. I think I'll take the afternoon off. I have English tutoring tomorrow at 2 and the exam's at 5. It's a Friday. I have an exam today. So today I have a history of psychology exam. I've actually got the notes here that I'm going over. I'm drinking water because it is so hot. It is so very hot today. I've already been and left the house twice and it was so hot. It is 4:14, so I'll be doing until the actual exam. So today's a Monday and I'm continuing this video through today because it's my last exam and I just want to like include the last exam in this like week 4 in this last video of my exam season. By the time this video is up, I don't know when that will be. I'm hoping I won't have to deal with exams anymore by then. So far I have passed everything, which is amazing, and still can't believe that it is actually exam season. Like, it still doesn't feel like the end of exams. It just all feels weird. I will make a video where I just like summarize the whole year and I will talk about exams a bit in that video, but first we're going to see what happens with this exam and if I pass that or not. I didn't do much studying on Saturday because I wasn't home all day. I did do some studying yesterday, but it was also so hot yesterday, and today it's raining, so kind of nice, because when it was sunny I didn't want to study, but now it's raining and it's quite nice to listen to the rain when you study. So I think the exam is at 4, I'm not 100% sure. There are 47 questions, which I thought there were going to be less questions. I'm gonna stop talking and get back to studying. I'm just reading over my notes. It's not the best form of revision, and it's not like I usually make revision cards, but I don't know, just studying at home made me not want to do that. Let's hope today is the end of exam season. This is the document I'm using to study from. It has got 19 pages. It's supposed to be the things that could be in the exam. Like, the professor specifically showed us these slides, so I'm hoping that it's true and that this is enough. Time is 12:57. I've had a break and I'm going back to this. I've also got a coffee and I'm going back to this. Interesting things going on, and so it's not so bad learning this because like when you find something interesting you're more likely to remember it quicker. So there's the good thing. I'm just scared that the questions will be worded differently, which I've already had this professor before in the past and that was the case in his exam. It was intro to psychology. The wording was different and that really threw me off. We'll see what the questions are like. For now, just I'm trying to learn it word for word and as well as understanding it. So 8 minutes until last exam. I'm actually really nervous, probably because it's like the last exam and I really want it to go well. I'm probably overthinking this, but it'll be okay. It'll be fine. Here goes the exam. I will update as soon as I know. I'm so nervous, but here we go. Okay, it was submitted and I submitted it and my heart is beating so fast. I kind of nearly ran out of time and I was just like guessing the last couple of questions. I honestly guessed like 10 questions, but now my hands are shaking and I don't know why that was so scary, but it was. I don't know if I passed. The wording was weird. That made it hard for me to understand the question and I've had that problem as well. I don't know when the results will be available. Knowing straight away has been quite nice because I'd rather know if I failed and just be sad about it now than getting on with my day and then finding out that I failed. Okay, so I got a reply and the reason why the results aren't showing is because then the whole questions and correct answers would be seen and the professor doesn't want people to like take pictures of the questions and then pass them on to other people and so on. That just means I have to wait and I'm just gonna try not to think about it because if I try to think about it I get nervous. I think it's the fact it's my last exam and like now I'm just waiting to know if I passed or if I didn't, and that just reminds me of all the other times I was waiting to know if I passed an exam or not and expecting the worst. Doubt myself and I need to stop doing that, but it's easier said than done. I'm just gonna wait and I will update when I find out. For now it's out the way. For now I can just sit and wait and I hate this so much. I hate uncertainty. I hate exams. Fingers crossed it will be a positive outcome. The result was that everyone passed. We all got given the same grade and if you wanted to get a better grade you could just retake and you would get the exact same questions and you would have more time. I'm quite happy with that. Like it gave the opportunity for you to retake if you really wanted to, and if you were happy with the grade then a win-win situation I think. It's now like the week after that I kept forgetting to update on the situation because I was waiting for a couple of days. Like we were quite unsure for a couple of days of what's actually happening and I don't remember if I mentioned the situation or not, but basically it was the professor, he set up the exam wrong, so there was no way to tell whose answers, like who did they belong to, so he just had all these answers and he didn't know who wrote what. The initial idea was that everyone's going to retake, but luckily that didn't happen. It was a weird situation. So yeah, thank you for watching this video this week following me with my exams. It hasn't been that stressful. It hasn't been as sad as my summer exams last year. It was kind of funny at times, a weird experience in general, but now I have 3 months of holiday and that sounds amazing, but I've already got a to-do list and things to do. You'll be seeing that probably. I will film on days when I do some work and stuff. So thank you for watching